I'm sure you can think of at least one time where you had some really good news and you ran to celebrate it with either a family member or a best friend, and they just really weren't excited about it. And this puts you in a bad mood because you were like, well, what the heck? Like, I really wanted that excitement from that person. And it kind of leaves you feeling like, was this even a win after all? And listen, never take it personally if somebody doesn't want to celebrate a win with you, because they might be going through something that's kind of rough and they don't want to rain on your parade, right? So make sure that you just never take it personally, because you never know what someone else is going through. So today I want to talk about 5 reasons why you should keep your personal life private and share good news with yourself first and foremost. So number 1, you came into this world alone, and one day you will leave this world alone. So make sure that you're happy with yourself. Make sure that you're making yourself happy first and foremost. You want to have a happy life so that you don't have to depend on anyone else for those wins when you're celebrating them. You can celebrate them with yourself first and foremost. That's why it's extremely important to find validation within yourself and to stop seeking it from other people. Fill up your own cup. Like when you post on YouTube, right? And you're just starting out and you're like, ugh, this is harsh because I lost people. I didn't get the comments I wanted. I didn't get the likes I wanted, right? Well, instead of thinking of it like that, think about it like this. Hey, I posted today. Like, this is amazing. Like, I really put the work in and it shows, and I'm really proud of myself. Give yourself a hug. Like, make yourself feel good. Fill your own cup and stop allowing other people to tell you if it's good or bad. Be proud of yourself first and foremost. And that is going to be the best life you're going to live, girly, because you're going to feel happiness within yourself. And a big thing that helped me when I lost my mom, she was my go-to girly. When I had good news, I shared it with her. I'd call her up. I'd be like, hey mom, this great thing happened. And she'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so good. I'm so glad you did this. I'm so excited, this and that, right? And then she died. And I was like, oh shit, I got nobody to share good news with. And I went to my boyfriend, my dad, my brother, and it just was not the same. Like, a girl loves a girl's excitement, right? And I had to find that validation through myself that way. And the whole reason I'm saying this is because when you lose a parent, right, at a young age like I was 29 years old, this really was a big wake-up call for me. It showed me that I need to find that validation within myself. I need to be taking better care of the relationship that I have with myself. I have to be giving myself things that make me feel good. I have to give myself good positive affirmations, which there's a great app, by the way. It's by Intelligent Change. I'm not sponsored or promoted or anything. I just love those daily reminders of like, I love the life I'm living. Just something simple like that. Just smile and feel good when you're saying these affirmations aloud to yourself. And take the proper time to rest and recover when you aren't having a great day and things aren't going as great as you want them to. Take a nap, take a walk. Don't just doom scroll and make yourself feel worse, right? These things don't relax you. Think of it this way. Instead of relaxing, recover yourself. Make sure that you're always showing up as the best version of yourself and that you're not tearing yourself down when you make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Just don't make them over and over and over again. Just be kind with yourself. Treat yourself like you would your best friend, with love, kindness, and respect, and you are gonna feel so damn good when you do that. And let's keep moving. Number 2, not everyone has the best interest for you, right? Not everyone wants the best for you. They don't want to celebrate your wins. Some people want to celebrate your wins, or maybe they're just not in a good mood that day, right? But not everyone wants to celebrate your wins. And this is so important to understand. Figure out these people sooner than later, because you don't want to stick around with people that don't have the best interest for you. And some people just don't show their true colors until later on when you succeed with something. They're like, oh, she's changed. Like, she's not the same person as she used to be, because they don't like that you did this thing that you said you were going to do and you followed through with it and you're succeeding, and they're just kind of stuck like in this miserable life that they have and this shitty job and these shitty things going on in their life, and they're like, I wish I could have her life, right? So that's the thing here. Not everyone has you in their best interest, and it's so important to understand that. And there's actually a name for this too. When people love to see you fail, they actually get joy out of it. It's called Schadenfreude. It's this German word, and my dad taught me it when I was really young. He said, not everyone wants to see you happy, Michael, and it's okay. There's just this thing that goes off in our brains where like we like to see other people not doing well if we're not doing well. So it's totally normal. And for me personally, just knowing this makes me feel better when I see somebody that's not really celebrating my win or getting excited about something. But I really do keep my personal life private. I'm not sharing every single thing about my life, which leads me to number 3, which is staying private makes you more interesting. It makes you more alluring. It's like, well, what is she up to? What is she doing? Like, she's not saying everything. Like, she's got these things that are coming out, right? And I'm keeping people excited. I'm keeping people on their toes. I'm not saying every single thing about my personal life because not everybody needs to know. And if you're telling everybody everything, they're just going to lose interest in you. They're going to be like, well, she just shares everything. Like, I don't want to keep up with what she's doing. But here's the thing, especially personal details. You do not want to be sharing your really awful, nasty breakup that you had on the internet, especially if you're doing business and you want to make money online. And just don't do it, girlie, please. You want to keep your personal life private as hell when it comes to things like that. Those things do not belong on the internet. That's what close friends and family are for, not the people on the internet. People on the internet love you, but your friends and family are the ones that should be talking to you about those types of things. And especially goals. Goals stick within your friends and family. Tighten it there. So that leads me to number 4. Please do not share what your goals are with people that you don't know because they will celebrate your win too fast. And then that releases dopamine, which is the brain's reward system where we are driven to be motivated and do things, right? It will stop you from actually doing the goal. You won't follow through with it if you told somebody about it because they falsely rewarded you way too soon. You do not want to do that. Really try your best to keep these goals to yourself. I know it's difficult, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. Just try your best to keep it to yourself. But listen, don't lose all hope if this happened to you, where you went and you shared a goal with somebody and you're like, well, shit, Michaelin said like it's not gonna happen now. If you shared your goal with the right person that's gonna check in with you, and make sure they check in with you if you did, right? Just be like, hey, like I didn't get started on this YouTube channel yet. Can you please check in with me? Because I really wanna take this seriously. That's all you have to do. It's not over yet. It's not game over. Just make sure you pick yourself back up and just keep going. Because if you surround yourself with the right people, they will help you go for your goals. They will push you to go for the thing that you wanna do. Just stick with the right people, which leads me to number 5. If your circle doesn't inspire you, it is a cage and you need to escape that cage. You are the sum of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. If these people don't get excited with you and don't celebrate your wins, that is not a true friend. And this can be in the form of family too. If they're not celebrating your wins and they're not getting excited with you, it's okay, just find somebody else that's going to. These people can be found all over the internet. They are everywhere now. You are in luck because we live in the modern world. You don't have to just stick with the people you know in real life. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there are people out there that can help support you and get you going after what it is that you want to do. Try to find people that live authentically. Try to find people that have like a leadership mindset that really want more out of life so you can follow their lead. You can be a leader too one day, right? It's a whole process. It's a whole cycle. When you find and surround yourself with people that are leaders, you will turn into a leader. And these types of people keep you feeling hopeful. The people that don't want to lead and don't feel motivated to do things are kind of hopeless, and they're not the types of people that you want to surround yourself with. You don't want people that are going to bring you down. They're going to make you feel like shit about the thing you're trying to do. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with the right people and ditch the wrong people. Snip, snip with that shit. You don't need that in your life. And honestly, I'm inspired daily by people all over the internet. I love following people and subscribing to people that make me feel excited, that make me feel hopeful, that make me feel motivated, and that make me want to go after my big dreams. That's what you should be doing. Unsubscribe, unfollow, and get rid of anyone that is not pushing you to do better. Because around here, we like to think bigger, we like to be bolder, and we like to do better. And let's work together so that you can make an impact on the world, doing what you love and making money while you do it. I'll see you next time, bestie. Bye for now.